guys, I'm so excited that it is time for August favorites because it just means that fall is right around the corner, which is my favorite season. So as usual, I have my top 10 picks for the month and we're going to start off with lip products. I picked up a new nude lipstick from MAC in August and I instantly fell in love with it because you guys know that when I buy lipstick, I immediately put it on when I get in the car. And this is MAC's Blankety. It is the perfect nude for my skin tone. It's not too brown, it's not a pinky nude, it's just a straight up nude that does not wash out my complexion, at least I don't think so. I'm wearing it right now. This is one of their amplified lipsticks and it's just my new favorite type of lipstick from MAC. My next favorite lipstick is from the drugstore and it is Revlon's Sassy Mauve. I used this in my last video, which is kind of like a get ready with me. I noticed in the footage that it looks really red or kind of like a plummy red, but it's not that red. For some reason it comes off that way, but it is pretty pigmented. It's just not as red as it looks in the footage. This is another one. When I instantly put it on the car, it was just so creamy and beautiful. I really love the Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks. You guys know one of my favorite lipsticks of all time is one of these. So this is another one that I'm just gonna add to my favorites. I really, really like this. My third lip product of the month that I've instantly fell in love with is a NYX Butter Gloss. And it took me a while to jump on the Butter Gloss train. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know why it's so popular. I ended up getting one in one of my Ipsy Glam bags that I did end up canceling, by the way. I got it like a couple months ago and that was in the shade Creme Brulee. I really liked it. So I'm going to blame this purchase on Michelle from her channel Ready Set Glamour. By the way, go check out her channel. She is a doll and amazing. And she swatched all of her butter glosses in one of the videos and I instantly fell in love with all of them. So I ended up getting three more. So now I have 4. I got Eclair, Apple Strudel, and this one is Merengue. Merengue is my favorite because it is a purpley tone, like a lilac shade, and those are like my favorite colors to work with when it comes to lip color. So I really like this one. It's pretty opaque. I tend to wear it over something, but you can also wear it on its own. It's not sticky. Thank you, Michelle, for making me get them. I do have a blush in this top 10. I didn't have one last month, I don't think. And this is the Maybelline Master Highlight in Mauve. This is the one that completed my Master Highlight collection and I am so happy with it. It's really going to work well for fall and it has a really beautiful glow to it, so you don't really need a highlighter. I also used this in my last video, so if you want to see that in action, I will leave it below. I love these so much. My next favorite is a highlighter from Becca and it is in Moonstone. It's really similar to the Mary Luminizer highlighter from The Balm. And at first I swatched them and I thought they were just too similar and I thought maybe I don't need this one because it is quite expensive. But when I wear it, it's a lot more subtle than Mary Luminizer. So when I want to go for like a really intense highlight, then I'll go for Mary Luminizer. But with this, you can't pack on too much. It's just a very subtle highlight. It just gives you a really healthy glow. It doesn't have any chunky glitter in it or anything like that. So I really like this. So I was excited to get this, not just because it's been sold out in a lot of places, but because I was able to find it, swatch it in person. So I went to Ulta recently and they had their brand new Becca display. They're all so beautiful, so if you want to check them out, definitely head to Ulta. My next favorite comes in a set, but this is my favorite brush out of the entire set, and it's the Sonia Kashuk 15th Anniversary Brush Kit. I recently did a video on this, just basically showing you all the brushes, and this one was my favorite. It kind of looks like the NARS Ita brush, and that's really why I was so drawn to it. I really liked using this with my Benefit Hoola bronzer pretty much all month long, or at least ever since I got it. I've been using this every day. So many people have been talking about the Benefit Gimme Brow that I really just wanted to try it out for myself. The great thing about this is it looks even more natural than if I were to just use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I already think gives you a really natural look. It has some fibers, so it just kind of makes your brows look fuller, and then I kind of just fill in the rest with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I just really like the way it looks. I think even up close when I'm looking in a mirror, my brows look really natural. Although it's pretty expensive for how little it is, I think it's definitely worth it. So a lot of these products are gonna seem like I just talk about them all the time and I used them in my last video, but that's because I genuinely like these products and I've been using them a lot in August. So this is the LORAC Pro palette, and I've talked about this before already in a favorites video, but I wanted to give it some more love again because I pretty much use this all month long in August. This is probably slowly taking over the Urban Decay Naked palette as my favorite go-to palette. The Urban Decay Naked palette is like my holy grail palette, but I haven't really been touching it that much. This is the palette that I've been using every day, and it's because it's so easy to use. The fact that there's mattes and shimmer shades evenly across the board, because up here it's matte, up here it's, or down here it's shimmer. It's so versatile and easy to work with. I'm wearing it right now. I used it in my last video. It's just amazing. And I've been really curious about the LORAC Pro 2 palette because so many of you have been raving about it. I've been holding off on getting it because I saw the new Mega Pro palette or whatever it's called that's coming out soon, and I want that. So I think I'm just gonna hold off and get that one. But this one is really good. So what I have on my nails is my next favorite. I am wearing the shade Rosy Riveter from the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Polish line. I did like this when I was wearing Smarties or Smart Tees or however you want to pronounce it. It is a really pretty baby pink and it lasted really well because I was wearing a different top coat. Today I tried the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel top coat and it does not work that well. Like, it's not that shiny and it doesn't really help your nails dry that quickly, so I don't like the line's top coat. But when I wore this with my other top coat, which I can't find right now, so I'm going to insert some footage here, I was able to go 7 days with only one little chip, and that one chip I think came from me just cleaning around the apartment. So if I wasn't doing some rigorous cleaning, I think my nails would have been with no chip or without a chip for 7 days. That top coat works well all around, but I think the combination of this Miracle Gel polish with the top coat, I think combined just made my nails look good for a lot longer. The reason why I just changed out my polish today is because my nails were growing out pretty fast, so the bottom just didn't look that great, and the top was all good. Like, there were no chips up top. So the thing about these is they say it's a Miracle Gel polish, but you don't need the light like you do with a standard gel polish. It's, I think, like a regular polish to me, but it did hold up pretty well. I do want to try the new CoverGirl XL polishes. I've heard good things about those, and those kind of have like more of a glossy finish to them, so I do want to try those out. Let me know if you guys have tried them and if you recommend them. To round out my top 10, I wanted to include one skincare item that has been amazing this last week when I went on vacation to Southern California back home. And it is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Facial Clay Mask with Mint and Lemon. I raved about this so much in a lot of my videos, and also recently in my nighttime skincare routine, you can see this in action. Whenever I travel, my skin tends to freak out and it's like on the verge of breaking out. When I put this on in the hotel room, my skin just kind of went and instantly like went back to its normal state. So I love this stuff so much, and it's so inexpensive. I have to have this at all times now because I traveled like a few months ago and I didn't take a lot of skincare with me, especially this, and my skin just freaked out. It broke out so much and I didn't have this to back me up or anything, so now I have to go everywhere with this stuff. It's so good. And that's it for my top 10. It's getting really hot in here, so I'm gonna go turn on the AC here in a second. Let me know in the comments, as always, what you guys have been loving, because I love to check out what your recommendations are. And I think that's it. So yeah, we are officially heading into September, or maybe it's already September by the time you guys watch this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye! Let me know in the comments which... So yeah, I'm like really sweating right now. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna grab a tissue, sorry. And that concludes. Whenever I travel, my skin blah blah blah, and I put this on in the hotel room, and my skin instantly, like, that was like a really crappy snap. We're officially heading into September, or maybe it's already September by the time you guys watch this video. And I don't know.